Hello everyone, my name is Bob Williams. We at Coldwell Banker Hearthside are again pleased to welcome you to our latest video snapshot of important real estate market conditions here in Bucks County, Pennsylvania. Again, our ongoing objective here is to relay current information and observations that are vitally important to agents, buyers, and sellers. So here's the headline, here's the recap as of the most recent month. Basically, as expected, with the absence of stimulus, the pace of unit sales, that is the number of homes sold in the most recent month, has actually declined versus last year, essentially as expected. The interesting thing we're seeing is that price movement is not exactly dampening as you might expect. In fact, in a number of our markets and countywide, prices are actually increasing. So let's go a little deeper. Let's dive a little deeper. Here are the current readings of the pulse of the county single-family market. The pace of year-to-date sales, as I headlined, through year-to-date 2010 remains modestly positive, 2.4% over prior year, same time period 2009. Now that's down from our last month reporting of 5.2. So a 5.2 pace declined while still positive to 2.4. This dampened pace is the result of lower number of closings in the most recent month, most likely affecting, being impacted by, we believe, the expiring tax credit situation. These number of homes, 3,622 of them, so we're talking about a large block here, on average, sold at prices that were up 4.7% versus last year. That's a meaningful number. A gauge that actually strengthened from last month. So albeit fewer homes sold, the prices were actually strengthening. So we're going to pay some attention to this as we continue on. The average list price of homes in inventory, those to be sold, were actually down somewhat. So an interesting play here, 4.5%, almost a comparable amount versus last year. The number of homes on the market is up 6.8% versus the same time last year. So more homes to sell. These homes, 4,751 of them, represents some 11.6 months worth of inventory. So basically a little over almost a year's worth of homes to sell at the current sales pace, which is about 400, remains about 400 homes a month on average. Okay, moving forward, again, we talked about in the past the fact that a lot of times we're looking over our shoulder. The best forecasting indicator that we have in real estate is what went under contract this most recent month. We call that pending sales, those contracts that were just executed. Again, likely reflecting the expiring stimulus situation, pending sales in the month were down a healthy number, or an unhealthy number, 39% versus prior year. We believe that, again, we've mentioned this before in some of our prior reports, that the effect of the stimulus likely pulled business forward from the third and fourth quarter into earlier parts of the year. And again, we'll continue to study that and report on that as we go forward. So let's end with a favorite item. I like this one, and that's reporting on the relative health of the Bucks County real estate conditions, particularly as it relates to, again, and particularly now with the foreclosure situation, so-called distressed sales, that is foreclosures and short sales, continue to drive a lot of press coverage. We know that. Certainly nationally, internet blogs, that sort of thing. Most recent national numbers actually have it edging up somewhat. So the percentage of home sales that would qualify as distressed, actually 34% of sales. It's actually gone up 1 or 2% over the past half a year or so. In Bucks County, the most recent comparable number is 6.8%. So again, as we've said before, our area and Pennsylvania generally, there was a great Wall Street Journal article that came out about a week or so ago, essentially buttressed this, that Pennsylvania and Bucks County were never speculative markets, and as this relatively healthy number indicates. Again, as we say in signing off, all real estate is local. In Bucks County and our local markets, we're constantly trying to help folks understand and put into context these various reports, press reports, headlines, and put them in the context of usable local market facts. So to obtain key information about any of the driving forces such as price movement, sales volume, and inventory trends, contact one of our great Coldwell Banker agents. These Hearthside agents are just ready to go to work for you, either on the buy or the sell side, or visit us on our management team YouTube channel right here. See you next month.